Welcome back to another Worthless Mutts. I'm your host, Gord the Dog Butcher. This is episode number 25. Still on a bit of a hiatus, still working on projects, and things are about to get even busier for me up ahead. It's good to be busy, even though this whole pandemic thing has been really hard on me. It's been really hard. Prior to it, I was, doing so well. Everything was going the right way. And then the whole pandemic happened and it knocked me down. Trying to get back on my feet again. And then again, it knocks you down. And once again, still trying to get back on my feet. But, I'm staying sane. I'm not panicking. I'm not losing it. I'm trying to remain as calm as possible. So I'm still very busy. Hope to get even busier. But I'm here. There's just a lot of things that I seen a while ago that I feel that really needs the light to be shined on. This episode number 25. I'm gonna call this episode hang in there, anti-dog haters. Hang in there, dog haters, whatsoever. Something like that. Just thinking, we dog haters or anti-dog people are the minority within a minority. There is no group like dog haters, which is like a social group, even a political group, that is as minority as us. There's just nothing out there. You can maybe say other little things, agreement, preference things, but in terms of dog culture or in terms of, society issues, dog haters are a very, very small minority. Because we have the general people out there, then we have people who may just like dogs but may not be dog lovers. Then we have dog lovers, and then we have dog nutters, and etc., etc. But dog haters, we are the very minority out there. And I gotta give a big hand for us this far. For many of us who have come out and finally admitted that they hate dogs. For many of us who have always hated dogs but just never been able to vocalize it, we got to give ourselves a big hand, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot to not follow the, in crowd. It takes a lot to not be a follower or to just be a sheep. So we got to, again, give ourselves a round of applause. And we can't allow these bullies, and these are the bullies that have dogs that are called bully breeds. So we can't allow these bullies to boss us around or intimidate us. If anything, the power is everything is within us. Everything. The facts are with us. These dog lovers, pit bull lovers, whatever they want to call themselves. They have nothing. They have nothing except emotions and feelings, and maybe a YouTuber who can talk really well. That's all they have. Oh, and they have the dodo. But facts and truth is what, is what it's all about. Is what it is all about. So again, I'm just going to be showing some things that I found very interesting this week, or just this few days. So let's get into it. First thing, so I already spoke about this, about dog lovers having no shame. Just to FYI, I'm having a little bit of a runny nose, so I'm gonna sound a little funny. So hope it doesn't bother your ears too much. Anyway, so again, like I've said before in previous video, dog lovers have no shame. They have no shame, and they think their dog is entitled just because it has 4 legs and fur. So they can just bring it into places like this where food is present, where this thing will probably be sniffing everything, rubbing on things, drooling on things, shaking its fur on the food, and this type of thing is unacceptable. And I hope that the workers or the employees and managers did say something to this lady, because these type of things should not be happening. Again, dogs are not essential. It's not like this dog came from her. This is something that she got by her own choice, went out and got. So this thing is not essential. Yes. So there's gonna be a lot of pit bull related articles and videos that I'm going to be showing. So this is how these dog lovers or pit bull nutters train pit bulls. This is no music.
Boy, TK. Good boy.
Alright, since there's music, I'm going to put it on mute. Last time I get in trouble for having music. So basically what you are seeing is how they train these worthless mutts. And you can tell how stubborn this worthless mutt is. And just by observation, you can tell this thing has a leash on. It has even a muzzle on. So if this thing is such a family friend, sweet, misunderstood, why does it have a muzzle on its face? Remember, these pit bull lovers are the ones that are saying that these things are misunderstood. If this is so misunderstood, why does it have a muzzle on its face? And look what she's doing. She's using food. She's using food to condition and brainwash this worthless mutt. So after they do these little, see again? So after they do these little tests, or whatever you want to call it, they're going to say this dog is ready for a family, a human family. Just because this dog is able to stand, I'm not sure what these are called. We're going to call them little, I don't know, step-ups, little stairs. So because this dog can stand on stairs and eat treats, now this dog wants a home. He's looking for a loving home. Well, this proves that this dog is sweet and is man's best friend. If this was so man's best friend, I ask again, why is there a muzzle on its face? So that's just something to think about. All right, this is what. So this is what I found on Facebook. I'm not sure if it's true or not. I'm going to assume that it is. It says Station 31 dispatched to the mill ponds for an 8-month pregnant female. Caller, not the patient, but a relative. Reports there is a lot of blood and that the female won't go to the hospital because she has nobody to watch her dog. And I did search this on Google but didn't find anything. I'm gonna assume this is real. So apparently this lady was attacked by... No, she wasn't attacked. So I don't know what happened. So this person, something was going on with this lady, and she's supposed to get rushed to the hospital, but she said no because she had no one to watch her dog. So this is where, the minds are with these dog lovers. It's like dogs are more important than their own health. Something to think about. All right. So in 2021, dog bite fatality. 26-year-old man killed by pit bull during a grand mal seizure in East Toledo. Hope I pronounced that right. Toledo, Ohio, on the heels of 31-year-old Emily Cal being killed by a pet pit bull in Toledo. In July, a 26-year-old man suffered the same fate. So there's a two occurrence. So one lady was killed by her own pet pit bull after having a seizure, and then this man was killed by his own tongue twister, his own pet pit bull while having a seizure. And he says typically pit bull owners, as in the case of Emily Kell last month, do not witness the event but speculate the victim must have had a seizure which caused the pit bull to violently attack and kill the person. I ask this question again. Are pit bulls still misunderstood? Here's, dog lovers are calling pit bulls man best friends, family, good, misunderstood, etc., etc. So you go into a seizure and then you have your dog kill you. Like, how do you ignore that? How do you justify that? How does anyone justify being in a seizure and your own little fur baby kills you while you're in a seizure? But yet, it's like these dog lovers, they're just so dense. They're so ignorant. They just can't, realize that water is wet. And this happened, based on this article, on 2 different occasions. And pretty much a month apart from each other. Alright, how about this story? So it says, dogs maul intruder found dead by Cauta homeowner, investigators say. They say investigators say a possible intruder at a home in Coweta County was mauled to death by the homeowner's dogs. They say the resident returned home Friday morning and discovered a dead man on his front porch. Authorities had seized the dogs as part of the investigation. It has not yet been determined what happens next for them. Again, I'll give you my 2 cents. Sometimes I take the story as is. Sometimes I'm a little bit suspect. But now I'm going to be a little bit suspect. I believe that these things most likely had attacked the stranger, or maybe he's a stranger, maybe he's not, I don't know, but maybe they attacked this person and killed this person. But like pit nutters do and dog lovers are known to do, they're known to hiding and covering things up just in order to save their worthless mutt. Let's see what the news have to say about that.
We've got new information tonight about the discovery of a body found last Friday morning on the porch of a Coweta County home. The GBI now confirms that the man was mauled to death by 2 pit bulls that lived at the home. And as Fox 5's Doug Evans reports, investigators believe the man might have broken into the home and was attacked.
Coweta County deputies say they've now identified the man, and with the cause of death and his name left to discover is what he was doing in that house in the first place. Friday morning, a Coweta County man called 911 to report that he had found a dead man on his front porch. Investigators said the resident had not been home that night and was returning when he made the gruesome discovery.
Homeowner doesn't know him, wasn't expecting him, was not home at the time.
Investigators have identified the man as 21-year-old Alex Benyon Aberha of Atlanta. An autopsy at the state crime lab revealed that he'd been mauled to death. Investigators say the owner has 2 pit bulls. They say it's possible that Aberha had broken into the house and encountered the dogs. But they say the investigation is continuing. No charges will be filed against the homeowner. We asked about the status of the 2 dogs.
The dogs have been turned over to animal control and nothing has been determined as to what happens next for them.
Investigators tell me that they're still trying to determine how Aberha had arrived at that area in Coweta County. No vehicle was found. One other piece of information that they revealed today was that he had active warrants for his arrest out of Fulton County.
So that's what they do. again, you know how the media works. When you have melanated people in the news, they try to justify it. They try to justify what happened, and I feel that this story is a bunch of bullcrap. Usually, you know how dogs are. All you have to be is on the sidewalk, and they're gonna bark at you. So let's say this guy was perhaps breaking in. He most likely would have heard the dogs, and the dog would have been barking. And people's instincts is, if you hear or see a dog, is to flee the area, not to go in to the area where the dogs are. I feel again that this story is very bit fishy, and these are the types of stories that they can use in order to promote this pit nutter culture. A average person looking at this could say, "Oh, okay, pit bulls are not that bad. They helped, they helped stop a home invasion." They can look like this. Oh, pit bulls are very loyal. So these stories right here, this story in particular, can only, help and support this dreadful pit nutter culture. But at the end of the day, I think that this story is a bit fishy. I think there is more to it. I mean, look how ugly and nasty this thing is. This thing looks like, this one looks innocent. This one looks downright innocent. I mean, not innocent. I mean, guilty. Sorry, I take that back. This one looks downright guilty. And this one just looks dirty and ugly. So I think there's more to the story. Alright, so 3-year-old girl seriously injured after being attacked by family friend's pit bull. So only 3 years old. The article says a 3-year-old girl was seriously injured, and her parents also hurt after being attacked by a pit bull at the home of a family friend. Last week in Vernon, authorities say. They add the family just moved to New Jersey from Florida. According to the GoFundMe.com page, police confirm the family finished their move the previous night. That's sad. That's sad. These are the people that live through gators and through all the other stuff in Florida, and they moved to New Jersey. And what happens? Their baby gets attacked by a family friend's pit bull. And I wonder, and I really do wonder, if you're parents of a child and you're friends with someone who owns a pit bull, and that pit bull attacks and harms your child, would you still be friends with this person? Would you still call this person a friend? I just wonder. I really wonder. And you gotta put blame on the parents as well. You have to put blame on the parents as well. You as a parent, your first duty as soon as your child is born, it is to protect that child no matter what. And if you have intelligence to still visit a home who I'm pretty sure they knew had a pit bull, and you go over there with your child, man, you really are. You have to be called one of the worst parents ever, and I mean that. I really do mean that. But some good has come out of it. The dog was euthanized. But that doesn't mean this guy or girl or whoever the person is will not get another worthless mutt. Sad, sad world we live in. Again, apologize for my voice. Once again, very runny nose right now. So, found another disgusting post on Facebook regarding these pit bulls. What is he doing?
Oh my God.
Look at this. Look at this.
Okay, good boy. Hey, come on, be nice.
What is this?
Be nice, boy.
What is this thing? This is nasty. What the frick is it? What is it doing?
To go.
There's somebody on the court over here.
Oh my God.
And I bet these are the people that are playing the victim. It says a few weeks ago I had the very traumatic experience of having to stop a pit bull who was viciously attacking an innocent dog near my home. This happened on Cherry near Branham Ave. I am only being nice to the dog in order to calm it down while waiting for police. So apparently this, from what I'm reading, this ugly, bloodthirsty thing attacked another dog, and this dog nutter has the audacity to calm it down by groping it while this thing is breathing like it's I don't know, like it's breathing like. But these wordless money, like you can't find the right word to describe them because they're so worthless and they're so disgusting that the right words just can't come out. You can't even call them garbage because I feel that's an offense to garbage. Like these things are beyond garbage. And what's beyond garbage? I don't know. He says I used a board, then broke a 2x3 over its head. That didn't do anything. Eventually, I was able to get some nylon straps around the pit bull and pull him against the metal fence here. Sure, these dogs can be nice to you, but they can be horribly vicious and almost impossible to stop when they attack. And this person says, and I do love big dogs, but owning this breed is a horrible mistake. So this person, I want to say he's half intelligent. But for him to be, groping this nasty thing.
Good boy. Hey, come on, be nice.
Like,
be nice,
what
boy.
is this? Like, why?
Okay.
Like, why? Like, what is this? This guy, like, this is just beyond nuttery. This is beyond nuttery. All right, remember the dog god, Cesar Millan, denies that his pit bull attacked the gymnast and killed Queen Latifah's dog. So this is typical. Even for the beloved dog god trainer, even he plays like a dog nutter, denying, running, putting these defensive mechanisms in order to save himself and to save his own dogs and his own reputation. He denies the allegation that his pit bull bit a gymnast and killed Queen Latifah's dog several years ago. Cesar Millan is one of the world's prominent dog training expert. Thousands of behaviorally troubled animals, dogs. So again, I think I Hate Dog already, spoke about this in his last video. If these dogs were so great, so family friendly, why do dog trainers like this exist? Why do dog trainers like this need to train over thousands of dogs? And apparently, based on these articles and these allegations, this guy himself wasn't able to train his own dog. So what does that say? Personally, I think that says a lot. It says a lot that not even the dog god is able to handle and to take care of his own dog. So this means whatever he says from now on is all opinion. There is no fact whatsoever. If these stories are true, then dog lovers who pretty much idolize this guy should have a second thought about him. But they're probably going to say it was just one pit bull attack. Come on. Come on. This guy is a guy who's been on the air for, what, 20, maybe 30 plus years. And he acts like he knows everything. He acts like the dog god himself. And if this guy can, have so many TV shows, interviews, be famous, then he better be perfect. I don't care. He better be perfect, but knowing that even Caesar Milan isn't perfect himself, this only proves that dogs, they're just not meant to be kept as pets or family, etc., because they are dangerous. These dogs, pit bulls, whatever dog it is, they will attack and kill any person and any other dog or any other animal. So if Caesar Milan couldn't handle his own dog, and if he's going to deny, or let's say this is true, if he's going to deny and, play hard to get, etc., etc., then this dog culture just doesn't make any sense. But dog lovers are going to play stupid just because society has conditioned them to. Alright. So in this story, meet Pirate the pit bull, a lovable service dog who is helping change stereotypes about bully breeds. And again, they use the term bully. And when I think of bully, I think of, people who bother people, who harm people, tease people. I think it's like a negative trait. But here we are with another pit bull nutter, trying to change stereotypes, but yet remain using the term bully. You cannot put lovable and bully in the same sentence. You cannot be a lovable bully. You can't be a bully that's lovable. That makes no sense whatsoever. And change stereotypes. How about this? Remember this? In 2020, pit bulls were responsible for 72% attacks of all dog breeds. But yet again, they want to play this game that these dogs are misunderstood, but the stats say that they're dangerous. Who are we going to believe? Are we going to believe one dog? One pit bull? A couple pit bulls who have never bitten before? Are we going to believe someone that is based on opinions and feelings? Or are we going to believe, I hate using the word believe, but are we going to accept the facts? Accept what we see and accept what we know? But in this dog culture, it's nuts. And look at this. Apparently, I'm guessing that this dog, since he's able to pass some silly little tests, it gets a ribbon. And I'm guessing that this ribbon will prevent this dog from attacking or harming other people or even other dogs or other animals. A ribbon. So apparently this ribbon has so much power within it that it can tame a pit bull. A ribbon, ladies and gentlemen. And we've seen in the other video how they were using food, a muzzle, etc. And I'm going to be honest. A girl like this does not need a pit bull. Like, she needs a boyfriend. And hoping that she, already does have a boyfriend. If she already does have a boyfriend and she still needs to get this ugly thing, then if you're the boyfriend and you're listening to this, you might want to, rethink your relationship. And if she's going to be dating someone soon or whatever, please don't. Never date someone who owns a pit bull. Never date someone who owns a dog. It's like a love triangle, but you're just the third wheel. You're just there. At the end of the day, the dog will always matter more than you as a person. This is fact. This is fact coming from dog lovers themselves. They care more about the dog than you as a person. How about this? Many people look at this and think, oh, it's so sweet and lovable. No. Here we have a worker, a UPS.
There you go.
Again, there's music, so I'm not playing the music. I'm going to play the video. So, whether he's starting his shift, ending his shift, in the middle of a shift, who knows? But here he goes, stopping to touch and grope a dog. So this is the... Oh, no. Now he's inside the truck as well. So this is the guy who's delivering your packages, your mail to you. So he's going to be groping and touching this dog. Probably not wash his hands. Look how ugly it is. It looks like a... I'm sorry. It looks... I'm not going to say it. But it looks stupid. Look how stupid this thing looks. And these shelters, they never use stupid pictures like this. They never do. And I wonder why. Anyways, so this guy is going to be groping this dog, filling up this dog, and then he's going to go to your house, touch up your packages, and deliver it to you. Then you're going to touch the package yourself. Your package may go on your bed, on your couch, on your carpet, and there you have worthless dog germs in your house. Things like this should not be acceptable for any animal, period. But more so for these worthless dogs, these worthless mutts. Look how retarded it is. And people think this is sweet and lovable, man. Look at these dog nutters, man. This is bad. If I would report him. I'm not a person to report people, but since I hate dogs, and I hate dog lovers to a bit, I'd probably report this guy for being negligent. He's going to be touching up this dog, touching up his mouth, his slobber. The dog went into the truck. Then he's not going to wash his hands, and he's going to touch your package. And that package could go on your bed, on your carpet, and now you have dog germs, and then you end up getting sick, and you're not going to know why. You're not going to know why. So anyways, I would probably, I wouldn't say fire him, but I would report him and have some type of punishment. Just so these dog lovers can learn. So, woman hospitalized after being attacked by dogs. Well, and it says, it was one of the most traumatic days of my life. She knows all too well the trauma of an attack. 2.5 years ago, her daughter was mauled by 3 dogs, including pit bulls. Again, there comes the pit bull again. As she was walking to the bus stop. All you have to be doing is absolutely nothing. All this person did, this child did, was absolutely nothing. Nothing. She did nothing, but was still attacked by 3 pit bulls. The victim in Stegler was also attacked by 3 dogs, one of them being a pit bull. So both of these victims, the daughter and the mother, I believe, were attacked by 3 pit bulls, guessing at 2 different times.
A vicious dog attack sent a woman to a Tulsa hospital. It happened at a home near Stigler in Pittsburgh County, where a pit bull, a mastiff, and a boxer were all involved. Those dogs are now in quarantine. News Channel 8's Bert Mumolo is live near Ascension St. John with details. Bert?
Neely, the victim sustained serious injuries to her arms and her face. Too graphic to show in their entirety, you are seeing blurred images of the aftermath of an attack by a pack of dogs. It happened in his home in Stigler and only ended when a neighbor pulled the dogs away. The victim, a 56-year-old woman, was airlifted to Ascension St. John's.
Well, it was one of the most traumatic days of my life.
Melissa Stremme knows all too well the trauma of an attack. 2.5 years ago, her daughter was mauled by 3 dogs, including pit bulls, as she was walking to the bus stop.
And the only way they got the dogs off of my daughter was that my neighbor happened to be outside, and he had a weapon, and he had to shoot the dog for it to release my daughter.
The victim in Stigler was also attacked by 3 dogs, one of them being a pit bull. Every time something like this happens, especially when it involves a pit bull, there are debates about should the breed be outlawed, should they be legislated. Where do you come down on that?
Actually, since I've been in rescue for so long, I don't think it's the breed per se. I believe it's how the breed was raised.
Oh, I gotta stop it there. Man. Even when your own daughter and you have been attacked by pit bulls, they still don't learn. They still don't learn. And this is one of the reasons why I call dog lovers dog nutters or pit bull nutters. It's mind rape, literally mind rape. After her daughter was attacked by 3 pit bulls, she was attacked by pit bulls, and she still has the audacity to say, again, not her words, but it's all how you train it. Man, it's people like this, man. There's something else I want to say, but it's like, I'm not gonna say it, but it's frustrating. Yeah, it's so frustrating. I just had to stop it there. I had to. And the final picture for today. Stupid things like this that dog lovers make, dog nutters, dog lovers, pit bull nutters do. Silly request, I know, but I'm getting a new puppy and thought this would be funny to announce it. Could any put the puppy face in place of the other dog? Could any put the puppy face in place of the other dog? Thanks. This is the state of dog culture. It's very dumb. It is very dumb. Just had this woman who her daughter was attacked for no reason once, then she was attacked, and she still has the audacity to say it's how you train it. And she also works, I guess, in one of those shelters as well, so she's probably been conditioned and brainwashed, and sometimes the older you get, it's very hard to break out of the spell that you're in. But I hope that this lady, I hope it doesn't take another third attack to happen to her, to someone around her, for her to change her mind. It's very, 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 very frustrating. So there you have it, another Worthless Mutts, episode 25. So again, dog lovers, not dog lovers, anti-dog haters or dog haters, gotta stand firm in this. You gotta stand firm. You gotta be tough, man. I'm not taking anything from the Bible, but the Bible says this race is not for the swift. So you gotta be tough. Sometimes, I will say I have it pretty good. I know I live near a lot of dogs in my area, but I have nothing too bad. I could walk outside without having to look over my shoulder. Even though there are pit bulls in the area, I could walk out, go in my backyard, garden, do whatever without looking over my shoulder. There's not that much barking, so I have it pretty good. And I'm not gonna lie, I have it pretty good. But those anti-dog lovers, dog haters out there, it's gotta be tough. You gotta be tough. I feel for you. I know how it is to be annoyed. I get annoyed. I don't want to say easily, but when people do stupid things, it pisses me off. So I know how it feels to be to be, you know, annoyed and not being able to do anything about it. Just gotta continue to be strong in this this crusade, you know, as they call it. I'm gonna leave it there. Again, I hope my sick voice wasn't a problem. It's really hard to talk for 40 minutes with a runny nose, but there's just a few things that I really wanted to share with you all, to shine the light just so it's out there. So I'm gonna end it there. I'll be back whenever. So once again, this is another Worthless Mutts, and remember, it is okay to hate dogs.